Hey guys, I'm gonna play some CastleVania Dracula X via the CastleVania collection. I like the collections. I like the idea of the collections. I will pay money for the collections. Because I'd like to see these done, and I'd like to see them done right. If they're, the nice thing about these is if there's something people don't like or see that they could fix, they can say something and Konami can address it and fix it, I think. The original collection of games from the Nintendo and Game Boy and all that, and Super Nintendo, Castlevania 1, there's a stutter in the music. There's a problem in the music, so it might... I don't know if it's the emulator program having trouble producing the music or what. But if they can fix that, that would be good. I don't know of any other major problems happening in the collection, classic collection. I forget what it's. Is it the classic collection? Let's see. Anniversary collection, sorry. The anniversary collection, yeah, there's a problem with Castlevania 1 with the music. I don't know if it's your emulator you're using or if it's your specific version of the game. So, anyway, Konami, if you want to check that out. Alright, so here we go. My arrow's back on the screen. Let's get that off. Okay. Castlevania Dracula X. Alright, here we go. Okay, I know which button. Game start. There's the good old Konami screen. I'm going to change my background. Luckily, the last take of this I tried to do, you guys aren't seeing it because I took that off. Okay. Stained glass one was kind of nice. Maybe it's a little busy, but I like it. I don't know. Okay. Here we go. New game. You guys want to watch the story? Forget how long that takes to kick in. Oh, hang on a sec. Put my earbuds back in. I don't know if my person is in frame. Custom. You guys reading it? I wanted to learn how to say something in Romanian for this and possible future projects. Here, you can hear it.
Acest joc video îmi omoară testiculele.
Thought that would be fun to say. Should have learned how to say it. It's going to take me a while to learn. There's nuances in foreign languages I find that my English-trained tongue has a little trouble reproducing. So it sounds like I actually, at least if I'm going to say one thing in a language, I don't want to say it with a terrible accent or butcher it. I really want to get it right and sound like it should sound, as much as my robot Google voice will teach me. Okay, here we go. Scary Jersey guy, thanks for playing the game. This one's for you. Chris, Fatal Vision, go to Fatal Vision TV. I'll leave a link. I'll leave a link for his channel. I have it in my favorites on the screen, so you can see it there. And I'll leave it in the description box too. So go check that out. Stage 1. There's the little icon that War Machine's using in his games. His Castlevania 3 game's looking pretty awesome. I just want to be able to turn down the music. Leave the sound effects up and turn the music down some. I don't hate metal. Metal's good. Metal's good, and metal's necessary at times. I love Symphony of the Night, so... Alright, here we go. Not enough talk. Let's have at this game. Here we go. I bought this game back when it came out, so I've got some experience with it. I mean, I was a kid when CastleVania 1 came out. I'll try to just talk about my experiences with this game, so each game I play, I talk about my specific experiences along the way. That's not gonna work, is it? Nope. I thought I'd be clever and take out the bat. Skeleton was ready for that. You're ready twice. And Fatal Vision is right. The Simon's Quest stuff in Rondo was great. And if this was the intention was to make this a port for the Super Nintendo of Rondo, they weren't able to fully achieve it. But we didn't even know about Rondo back in the day, so, you know, here we go. Or not many of us knew about it unless we were buying imports of Japanese games. I wasn't hardcore enough of a Castlevania fan to buy the TurboGrafx 16 and find out that there was a Castlevania game that was released exclusively in Japan and buy it. Shame on me. But I'm catching up. I'm catching up. It's only 2020. It's only almost 2024. Late's better than never. Probably the best thing you can do with those Medusa heads is just wait for them to show up. Yeah, I guess they're not going to show up. Okay, that one did show up. It waited. It waited. Little mean. Probably could have if I'd been 2 seconds faster. You know, sometimes just throwing a cross at a skeleton's face, that's what you do. Okay, zombies. Zombies ate my neighbors. When are we gonna do a 2-player stream of that? Somebody? Fatal Vision? Anybody? RetroDoc79? Kimco? When I don't live thousands of miles away? Yeah, that would probably help. Okay, since this is take 2 of my playthrough of this. Chris, here's a secret. So there was food, you just in a different spot. Ah, he was on the corner of the screen. Yeah, good one. Between the flame and him, I couldn't get away. Oh, good one. Good one. What? Do it again. That way we live to tell the tale. Alright. I'll do 2 levels and then I gotta call it quits because I gotta work tomorrow. I get up early for that. Alright. Stage 2. We'll try to save, is it Annette and Maria? Or, can't remember his girlfriend's name. So I'll edit that in. But I was at a retro game store the other day and I saw this and they wanted $300 for it. I had bought it when it came out, you know. Forward instead of back. That's good. That's good. I'm still alive because of that. Not anymore. Dang it. They wanted $300 for it. It's an okay Castlevania. It's not the best. I don't know. I liked Super Castlevania 4. I especially liked it as a kid, I think, because it was much more beatable than the first three for the Nintendo. Although the argument for Castlevania 1 being, you know, balanced well, yeah, you're right. And Castlevania 2 being kind of a mixed bag, sure. I would argue, you know, I didn't want to talk about the other Castlevanias while I'm playing a specific one, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stop. I guess. But yeah, I played Rondo. I have played Rondo, and it's more interesting than this game. With the multiple paths and all that, and being able to play as Maria, and I mean, she's good, but it's still, there's still some limitation with her movement even. I don't know, I was talking about the collections, I'll talk about them a little more, I guess. I'm trying to remember what I'm saying, and that way I don't say the same thing twice. The Anniversary Collection, Castlevania 1 needs to be fixed. Music's running a little funny on it. I don't know of any other problems with it. The hacks on the Game Boy games that kind of speed up Christopher's movement are nice improvements that, you know, I prefer to play if I'm going to play those games, but I'm happy to support the collection. And I'm, you know, and if they can go back and fix them and tweak them, I'm happier still. It's a nice thing about these digital releases these days. You know, once something's out there, it's kind of stuck. Hey, I didn't pay attention. So I guess it, you know, it gives games a second chance to possibly be tweaked, I suppose, if they can. You know, pack them in with a lot of history, get the game designers on there, put some videos of the game designers talking about the games in these collections, you know. Make them special. You know, these guys who didn't get credit back in the day, and Christopher B. and Boris Karloff's and all that, you know. You know, Konami did have fun, I think, with those, and the instruction manuals especially show that they, you know, did that. Okay, good. Didn't get the knife. Didn't want the knife. Muck him up. Get mucky with it. Oh. He's done, but he gets to do this. So I need to be smart. Get out of the way of that. Okay, and there's 2 levels. So yeah, I mean, this is an okay one. It's not the worst one. I would argue that Chronicles was worse. Castlevania Chronicles was worse. Even though it looks like it's built on the engine that Super Castlevania was made on, though, but I just find that game harder. It's another, you know, it's classic in terms of, you know, this one too is more made like Castlevania 1 with the stiff jumping mostly. I don't know if the jumping's committed in Castlevania Chronicles. It's been long enough to where I forget. But yeah, so far that's all I can think of I'm gonna save for on here for tonight. So yeah, I'll go ahead and save it, because they do have save states on the collection, which is nice, this collection. And probably, I think it's true of the anniversary collection too. So I'm playing the USA version. I don't know if Vampire's Kiss is on here. Yeah, you can erase that, that's fine. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to call this the end for part 1, and we will see you guys next time. I'm doing the face from the thing. I'm not wearing my hat. I should wear my hat that I have. Actually, I bought red goggles that look like the Simon Belmont from Captain N, and I need to get those. I will get those, and I'll wear them. I'll wear them. Especially for the CastleVania playthroughs. Jeez. Yeah, I'll do that. So, alright guys, we'll see you next time.